guys, welcome to another episode in the playthrough of Oblivion Remastered. We are doing the side quest of the Mage Guild in Chorrol. We have to obtain a book from a cave, which I hope is somewhere there. In previous episodes the game crashed again, but I really wasn't doing anything more than finding a poison arrow that I missed, and I hit the ground. I was like, okay, it should be somewhere here in the ground, but actually these arrows, they can really ricochet off into all kinds of arrow directions depending on the angle of attack or the angle of that it hits the ground. So I found it super annoying. I really because the arrow was poisoned, and it's a bit of a waste of my poison thing. But also I just find it annoying that I cannot retrieve that arrow. So I was looking for it for way too long. But now let's just, I have to forget about it. Let's continue onwards. Yeah, it's so fucking annoying this. I'm just trying to get to where I want to be. Need to be, and the fuck is this? Oh my god, it's so fucking annoying! Oh my god, fucking hell, man. So fucking annoying that you get your bow out, and then if you don't have your arrows equipped, you can press fire whatever you want, but then you first have to equip your arrow. It's so annoying. Why that is not just automatic. And also it's just annoying that you just want to get to where you want to go and you're constantly having to fight off monsters, random encounters. Anyways, I wonder if I'm even going in the right direction. I doubt it. So we see a tower over there. Fuck my life. Yeah, so we are somewhere here. We need to go over there. I may be going in the totally wrong direction, but I purposefully I don't know. I can center on where we are, but I disabled the player icon because it is a little bit too much of a GPS. I want to have an old school map. An old school map also doesn't have an icon where you are. So I have to navigate by what I see, but yeah, it is cloud top. I was just following this road thinking, okay, that should probably be good. Fuck me, another bear. It's so annoying. But yeah, cloud top, what does that mean? I need a better... Oh, there's something there, but also another monster again. Fucking hell, man. And again, like I said in the previous episode, I find these graphics way more gamey than Skyrim's forest and mountains, honestly. There's something over there. Ah, by the way, I forgot. I have like slow down mode on my bow. Yeah, whatever. We also need to see how many poisons do we still have. Do we have enough ingredient to make additional poisons? Because we have to get into a cave And I'm really dependent on alchemy on master difficulty level. So what do we have? Six fire damage. I'm gonna make some more potions. Hopefully I have enough ingredients for something. I doubt it actually. Here, it's all resist or restore. Fuck me, I don't have enough stuff. Do I have damage health? I don't even have damage health. Yeah, so I'm really pretty screwed. I can tell you. Oh wait, we need negative effects of course. Idiot. Alright, let's do a damage health filter. Alright, so we have an apple. And we're gonna... Nope. Seven points for 26 seconds. That's basically, I think, as good as it's going to get. Let's just make a bunch. Alright, that is damage health. And then, let's see if we can make something else. I still have fire. I still have fire salts. Oh, fuck me. I should have put a space in the name, then it gets on top of the list. Feather, yeah, I want to use feather for something else. Fire damage, and yeah, we can do this one and that one. And again, I'm forgetting to name it with a space so that I don't have to scroll all the way down to the F in the list. Nope, wrong button. Alright, so now we are doing shock damage. Frost damage, also good. Yeah, but this one can paralyze. I would like to maybe have the option to create a paralyze potion later on, because that can be quite handy. Anyways, we have some more potions. But we still have no clue where to go. We can also be already over here somewhere. Yeah, I think I'm already way too far. Because getting from here to there was quite quick. I'm already going on a mountain path for a long time. Would not surprise me if I'm somewhere over here. But is this... Yeah, it looks to be on a ridge a little bit. Maybe it's that with the fire. I don't really feel like fighting that motherfucker. But but we can try. Let's just fight that motherfucker. Again, you also really would like to know what damage he is weak to. Fucking hell, why? I can't see the motherfucker. Ah, nice. He's coming over. Right. At least that worked. That didn't work. Right, I'm going to go over here. Maybe he cannot... Ah, wow, we are good. I thought maybe I would not hurt him, but we are doing great damage. Alright, now for headshots. What the hell? I'm actually doing really little damage suddenly. Why isn't he going down? There he goes. Right, actually, I don't know. Enemies... Alchemy, I of course grinded my alchemy to 100, but I'm really wasting these guys. Alright, now suddenly the torches, I'm pretty sure there were some torches here, right? There... Eh? What am I missing here? There was fire somewhere, right? It's not like it's daytime and that they just extinguish the fires. Still middle of the night. Here, another monster there. I do find it a little bit... Here, now the fires are lit. And then when you get closer... Ah, maybe I confused it. Fires are over there. But yeah, again, I find it a little bit annoying, all these monsters. If you just want to explore. Especially if you have no idea where to go. There, because I know for sure that it will be like 20 meter more and I will have another bear or whatever annoying enemy. Alright, what's this? Is this what we need? No. Fucking hell. Alright, we are getting to the top of the hill, I would say. Oh, fuck my life. Alright, are we going to try and fight that guy? Whoever that was. He looks like somebody maybe from a quest or something. Let's see, I will just quickly run up to him, see what the game says. What is this? Civilized clone fear. Yeah, that is... That is like a Daedra or something. Alright, at least we know where we are. We are in the Chorrol Mountains. Then again, yeah, we are probably all the way over here or something. No way, the Chorrol Mountains. We are way too much over here somewhere, I guess. So we need to go westwards. So if we turn to Chorrol, we can find Chorrol. Which is over there, I guess. Then we need to turn... Yeah, it depends where we are now. That's the problem. Again, it's such a pity that I really like Skyrim. I was expecting so much more of these landscapes. It feels too clinical. It feels too clean. Skyrim is more immersive in that sense, I find. But yeah, I'm repeating myself. It's also not what you want. We need to go to the right a bit over there, I guess. I cannot go over there. Invisible wall. Alright, so that is handy to know. That means we are really somewhere over here. So we're just gonna find the invisible wall and then we're going to turn eastwards. Or we're gonna follow the invisible wall a bit. Oh, fuck my life, man. It's so fucking annoying. Why is he not running over here? Maybe that's because he's on the other side of the wall? Where is the invisible wall? Is there? Yeah, you cannot go that way. Ah, wait. We are now... I saw this statue from Chorrol, or from way down below. And I was like, that is super far away. That actually is much closer by than expected. Check out what it is. Maybe it is our objective. This is something. Lip sans tarn. Not sure what it is. Ah. Here's the entrance, I guess. At least we have a reference point now. Wow, where's the entrance to it? ID. There's another statue over there. Right, how the hell do you get over there? Is it really all about rock climbing? Ah, here's the way. Ah, there's the entrance. So it is an eagle with a sword and a shield or something. Alright, but we have a point of reference. So there's Chorrol and our back is Lipsar and Tarn. Yeah, so we need to go to the right. Which would be somewhere over there. And I really... Yeah, I see some kind of a ruin over there. Oh, fuck me. This is pretty higher than I expected. Higher than I bargained for. Right, it's so much more fun playing this without map markers or anything. Trying to figure it out yourself. And without a HUD, it really makes you learn the environment, the world so much more than when you're constantly distracted by crap on screen. Alright, is this finally where we need to be? I don't think so, but at least maybe we get another point of reference. No, this is just nothing, I guess. Ah, wait, there's a guy. Ah, this is the book that we need to find. Fingers of the Mountain. Nice. So we didn't even need to go into a cave. I found a book titled Fingers of the Mountain. I need to deliver it to either Urana at the Grey Mare Tavern in Chorrol or to Tychius at the Chorrol Mages Guild. Yeah, that is the question. Who are we going to deliver it to? Am I going to look that up online? Because the Mage Guild leader from whom we need a recommendation said like, yeah, Urana is in town, I really don't like her. Figure out what she's up to, and then we found that she was looking for this book to translate it. It can apparently influence the weather or something. And then he said like, no, you get the book for us, for the Mage Guild. Urana, of course, said, no, you get it for me. But I have no clue who is in the right or who is in the wrong in that dispute between the Mage Guild leader and Urana. I need to have more background story. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes this game looks amazing in the Unreal 5 engine. Of course, it's pretty dense, bigger draw distance, more grass. But other times it also really just, to me, looks a bit more gamey than Skyrim. Alright, let's see if there's a Nern route here. Ah, I see a chest. I really like that from exploration, finding random loot. Especially behind the waterfall. Oh wow. Was it an illusion? Fuck me. I don't think it was a chest. Ah, here it is. Fuck me. 3 septil. But the fact that there is a chest here is already super cool, I find. some nerd roots. Here we go. Maybe another one? Alright, here we go. Woohoo! Yeah, I do really like this whole area. This is really what exploration is all about. Randomly finding super cool areas. Although the water physics as well was better in Skyrim. There's hardly any water splash. I don't know. Almost feels like my graphics are like on medium or something. Pretty sure everything here is maxed out. Yeah, we also have like, yeah, ray tracing. Alright, really weird. Oh, by the way, do we have that screen space reflection on or not? Yeah, also is on. Alright, anyways, my plan for Urana and that guild leader, mage guild leader, is we just will save the game, give it to one, see what happens, and then afterwards give it to the other and see what happens. Oh, fuck me, no, 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 no. I really would like to get to what I set out to do instead of ending up in random battles. By the way, I was actually hoping that down below here that there would be another Nern route. Or maybe something. Yeah, Black Rock Caverns. That implies a cavern, right? Like. Ah, here we go. Pretty cool. Alright, we're gonna. Is that marked on the map? Yep. It's really such a shame that you cannot mark locations as explored or not on your map, because there will eventually be so many icons that it's really undoable to remember by head where you have been. I don't understand that nobody during playtesting made a comment. It should be really easy to implement. Just allow the player to click an icon to do a little check mark on an icon on the map. Yeah. Apparently, there were reasons against that.
Hello!
Hello! Really funny, that quirkiness. He was way too enthusiastic. Hello! Yeah, so the question is, who are we gonna give the book to? So we're gonna save the game. Let's first give it to this guy. Fuck me, how late is it? Are they all sleeping? It's so annoying.
Hi there.
Too bad that you cannot see what the ingredient does. but I can actually just pick it up. So why not? We are a big alchemist, so let's just pick it up. And this one. Alright, I'm just gonna see what it
Hello, Evoker.
does.
Yes?
A pumpkin. Because it's way too heavy actually. Restore fatigue, damage agility, damage personality, detect life. Yeah, detect life could be handy sometimes, maybe. But maybe I already have other ways of making detect life. Let's check that. Yeah, I have multiple ways. Onions, good to know, is detect life, but we are going to... Why isn't there, here, an easy way to clear filters, but there is actually. We are going to drop that pumpkin. It weighs 5, right? Where is the weight? We are in the alchemy menu. Yeah, I find that too heavy.
What's
Sorry,
going on with you?
pumpkin.
I ran into some goblins in the woods not long ago. Nasty little beasts. I avoid those things whenever I can. Horrible creatures.
Let's put it back where
So
we
long.
got it from.
Bye. You seem quite intriguing. Please, share your thoughts. Anvil is all in an uproar. First the chapel attacked, now the prophet ranting about the end of the world. No, come on. No doubt. What's the news from the other parts of Tamriel? I have heard things are bad in Vardenfell.
Good to see you.
The Telvanni do their best to close the gates.
Well met.
This is unbelievable.
I'm Carmen All I heard is that she's looking for some sort of book. You'll have to Are you a student of the arcane arts? My husband, Alberic, is an advanced trainer in conjuration at the Mages Guild. Be seeing you.
Bye. Take care.
Oh my god, why is that guy? Where is the guy that we need? He's just high, here he is.
Yes. You found the book? My trust in you was well placed, it seems. Hand it over, if you please. Ah, yes, this is indeed the correct book. You've not been able to open it, I presume. Then all is well. You have shown yourself worthy of the guild, and for that I thank you. You shall have the recommendation you need. Now, I must ensure this book is kept safe. Excuse me.
Alright, but what if we open it? I've even forgot to open it, indeed. But it's apparently in some foreign language. We cannot even read it. I forgot what it's named. Fingers of the Mountain. Alright, we cannot even open it. Alright, so that just concludes the quest. What happens if we give it to Urana? Annoying.
How about mixing up some potions? You look like quite the alchemist.
How am I supposed to find her? Yeah, of course, I do it to myself without a HUD. It's much more immersive. Otherwise, she would, I'm sure, be marked on the HUD.
Hey, I'm Carmelita. Perhaps you know my husband. Are you a student of the... I'm going over to Northern Goods and Trade. There's always something I need at that place. Good day.
Alright, but I don't even really remember how she looked. Alright, but this is also an inn, right? The Oak and Crozier. Yeah, this is, I think, a pretty upscale.
You have words?
Upscale.
Welcome to the Oak and Crozier.
Establishments.
This one is Talisma, your hostess. Our rooms and food are at your disposal. Bye.
God damn it, how am I going to find her? It's not such a weird... it's in the morning, yeah. Alright, so maybe they were still sleeping, wherever she's sleeping. So now it's a more... Here she is.
Well, if it isn't my little helper. Have you retrieved that book for me yet?
It's a more decent time. Here it is.
Oh, wonderful. I'll just take this from you and get to work translating it. I'll need some time with this. Come and find me tomorrow. I'll be at the Grey Mare until I've finished my work. But please don't disturb me until I'm done. This is quite a delicate business, you see.
One finger of the mountain removed. So she will be 1 day or something. Alright, in the meantime, I'm quickly going to see what the difference is. Because I will not find it out myself anyways. So, we do Oblivion, finger, the book, give to Urana, or guild. What reward do I get for giving fingers of the mountain to the woman instead of the mage's guild? Okay, if you give it to the woman, you get a very powerful spell called Fingers of the Mountain, and then after you get the spell, you can very easily steal the book back from her and give it to the mage's guild and get the recommendation. So give it to the woman, steal it back, and then give it to the mage's guild. I found it was easier to give the book to the mage's guild. When you hand it off, follow the guy upstairs where he will stash it in a chest. After he drops it off, he leaves the room. From there you can just nab it. She will and give it to the chick. She will give you her translation of the book, which will lead you back to the place you found it. Just hit the pillar with a shock spell and you get Fingers of the Mountain, the spell. But you need a massive amount of magicka to use it. The spell wasn't that good, but if you're a hoarder who's got to get them all, this is the way to go. The guild just gives a recommendation that elf reads the book and you get a shock spell, and it's useful later on according to my brother. Yes, I did do the quest. And if I remember correctly, it has a radius about 10 feet, or it's a high powered touch, but I could be wrong about the radius. Alright, so we have to wait for a day. Right, where is she? She was supposed to be in the Grey Mane, right? There she is.
Good morning. Hello, my little friend. I have something that might interest you.
My little
I've
friends.
committed most of the book to memory, but I took the time to write down a passage you might find useful. It contains instructions for acquiring a very special power. You'll want to read it carefully and then return to Cloud Top. I consider this to be more than a worthy reward for your help. I believe you'll agree, assuming you're careful. Be seeing you.
Alright, now we have to steal the book.
Well met.
Fuck me, she doesn't have it.
Filthy pickpocket! What did you take?
Right, what did they say? Was it in her room or? I don't understand. She should have the book on her, right? And she didn't give it to me, right? Here, only the notes. My dear helper, most of the text you've given me is well beyond your comprehension, I'm afraid. I found one section, however, that had been appended by the keepers of the Imperial Watch, and their notes will be of use to you. Return to the ruins of Cloud Top. There you should find a section of pillar that looks remarkably unlike any other stonework present. The carvings on this pillar were made by the Aelids, and the pillar has been infused with significant power. The following was scribbled in the margins of the book, presumably by the same man who took the pillar from its original resting place. The notes are smeared and placed, so I have included what I could decipher. Do note that this sounds rather dangerous, and take whatever precautions you feel are necessary. Only seems to function outdoors, where it reacts strongly to magic. Terrible power, capable of striking a man dead on the spot. Transported the stone to a secure location in order to study it more fully. Guild wizards brought into focus power of stone. Several severely injured, stone finally turned to react to shock magic. Tuned to react to shock magic. Welkin stone necessary to harness stone's power. Well, success means power of shock unattainable through other means. From these notes and the original Aelid inscriptions, it seems that our Imperial friends were attempting to harness some degree of the Aelid's magical power and were marginally successful. I suggest you procure a Welkin stone for yourself. Search in Aelid ruins will likely be the quickest method of acquiring one. And return to Cloud Top to cast a shock spell at the pillar. What happens then, I think you can comprehend on your own. We need a Welkin stone. Alright, but first off, we need that book.
Well met.
Have you heard? Renoir got some
What
new
is it?
books in stock.
Do you ever spend time
He
in
did?
the oaken
Excellent. I wonder if he's got
Certainly
the lusty Argonian mage. I've been dying to read that. Farewell.
Hello.
Hello.
What's new with you?
I heard there were some goblins around here recently. Awful creatures.
Goblins. Ugh. Evil.
Alright, I don't have time for this, unfortunately.
Foul smell.
See you.
Goodbye.
How to steal finger
Yes?
from Urana. Right, oh my god, fuck these fucking cookies, man. If you give it to Tika, Urana will ask you to steal it back. If you say no, the quest will end here. If you give to Urana, you will be asked to steal it back by Tikius, but wait until Urana gives you her notes first. Afterwards, take the note from Urana and head back to Cloud Top. Yeah, okay, steal it back. She then departs to her room at the Grey. After that, she needs to study the book for a whole day. You should come back to her again after that to get your reward. She then departs to her room. Go to Urana's room at the Grey Mare and steal the book. Yeah, I was thinking that. She doesn't have it on her. It's in her room.
I heard there's a shipment of weapons in
Which makes sense. And again, it's all pretty logical. Why would she have that book on
Unless
her
there's a drink in this for me, you
When-
might
How
as
do
well
you
stop
do?
talking.
when she is going around town? So man, I wish we could disable the HUD here. Ah, we can, of course. I'm an idiot. There we go. Alright, but we need a Welkin stone, and I wonder
How do you do?
whether those are in the Mage Guild as well, maybe. One or two. It would be nice, then we can at least get some closure. We don't have to keep that note in our inventory to get that spell later on. We also need a shock spell, by the way.
Listening.
Have you ever thought of joining the Fighters Guild?
I've often thought.
What can I... Is the book... What? This is unacceptable.
No.
At no time, you will retrieve the book immediately. If you have any intention of ever receiving a recommendation from me. Yes? Have you recovered the book yet? Finally, I shall see to it that the book is kept safe until the council decides what should be done with it. I shall also overlook your transgression and send a recommendation to the Arcane University.
Alright, very
Well
nice.
met. I don't know what Archmage Traven has against necromancy, but the first thing he did after taking over the Mages Guild was to ban its practice. You too.
Afternoon. Excuse me. My name is Angalmo. Can I help you?
Yes. I'm looking
May I
for
interest you in
a
some of
shock
my
spell
fine
of
wares?
Wayland thingy. fuck me, they will not have it. This guy is more alchemy than a mage. Ah, wait, we can get some ingredients from him. Anything with damage is good. It's such a pity that you cannot...
I wouldn't make that deal with just anybody. I wouldn't make that deal with just anybody.
Filter ingredients you want to buy based on effect.
A fine bargain for you.
I should have bartered before, but yeah. To get a bit better prices.
Pleasure doing business with you. You're a fine negotiator. I appreciate your business. You too.
Alright, Wayland Stone or something. Let me quickly see what this guy has.
What can I do? I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
Yeah, this is only alteration or something. Not what we want.
You too.
Let me quickly check it here. For the optional part, return to Urana. You'll need a shock spell and a Welkin stone to obtain your reward. You can search within any Alite ruin or any of the locations listed on the Welkite stones page for a stone. If you don't have a shock spell, you can purchase one from Druja in Skingrad Mage's Guild, where you can also find a Welkin stone in a display case. You should also bring some resist shock items, potions. Alright, so yeah, we just need to go to Druja for a Welkin stone. Unless maybe we already have shock. I don't remember if I bought it. Nope. But probably that is because my level is not high enough. Okay, wow, what did he do? He did something. Normally I'm really against fast travel, but I also really would like to...
Good afternoon.
Oh,
The Fighters Guild is a good
hello.
place to go if you need weapons training.
Normally I'm really against fast travel, but I also want to get some stuff done a bit, so I'm making an exception now. And we are fast traveling to Skingrad. Yeah, I should not do it actually, but I'm just lazy today. Because I really don't like fast travel.
I've got some new books in stock.
New books? Who has the money to afford all those books? I know I don't.
What the hell?
So I've heard.
Farewell.
Am I an idiot? Yes, I'm an idiot. We need to go over here. And obviously I chose the wrong gate, or didn't I? No, I did not.
Well met.
Have pity, sir.
Alright, we're looking for Druga.
How are you?
How are you today?
You want me? You sure? I'm Vigga. Goodbye.
What do you want? Take care.
Fantastic. Thanks for asking.
I saw Ugak Gramogak earlier. At least, I think it was her.
Alright, there's supposed to be a display case here.
Hey.
With the Wayland Stone. And I actually maybe remember seeing it.
Thanks for asking.
Here, this is it. Thank you very much.
By the gods! Urus the shepherd sure takes care of his sheep. And boy, does he like cheese.
Alright.
I mean, he really likes cheese.
Druga.
Greetings,
No doubt
Imperial
about
brother.
it. The man loves
Tidings.
cheese.
Nice.
What?
Fountain. But I'm sure we cannot buy a spell from him. Why can't we buy stuff from him? Alright, it says you can get it from Druga, but there's not even a bartering menu.
Take care.
And
Bye.
bye.
Alright. I'm quickly looking it up. Oblivion. How to get shock spell. Sulinus Fascinus, who resides in the Skingrad. Ah, it's Sulinus. So then why did the other one said, if you don't have shock, you can purchase one from Druga. Alright, maybe that changed with the remaster, so we need Sulinus.
Well
Hey,
met.
Sulinus. No. Why don't they have a bartering menu?
Be seeing you.
Did they notice me stealing that Wayland stone? Do I have infamy? No. Alright, Sulinus and Druga do not have
Evening.
barter
Have you spoken with Adriana today?
menu.
I did, in fact. I don't think she was paying attention, though.
Good day.
Helps. Kingward Mages Guild people aren't selling spells. Exactly. I wanted to buy some destruction spells, but none of the mages in Kingward Guild Hall are selling them. None of them are showing up as trainers or vendors. The only conversation buttons are persuade and exit. Spell merchant page and click on the merchant to see their hours of operation. It's always bugged me that they have weird hours of offering services, but there you go. Alright, Sulinus is 9 to 12, 2 to
Good
6,
tidings, citizen.
8 to 2.
How are you today?
Alright, that are really things that you need to know and need to know. And again, if you are a bit more logical thinking than I am, you could figure it out by yourself, but I could not. We need to wait a bit, and then they are open for business. So where is Sulinus or Druga?
Well met. It's my pleasure.
But I'm sure
There's much I can show you.
it's not gonna work because my level is not good enough.
Only quality goods for sale here.
Alright, do we have
What can I interest you in?
Shock. Nice. Why didn't I buy this before? That's crazy. Here, shock damage on touch, shock damage on target. Thank you very much. We even have soul trap. Oh, too low. But we have also... Wow, I really must have missed that one. Here, hailstone, frost damage. Man, I should have bought this way earlier.
Thank you for your patronage.
Alright, that is Sulinus. Now let's see if that other guy
Hello
was
there.
right as well.
What do you...
Does he sell them as well?
May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
Ease burden, feather on self for 4 minutes. That's also a really handy one. Spark. Shock damage on target. We already have that one, right? Summons camp. Alright.
Come back and see me again.
I'm really not sure why
You too.
I didn't bought those before. Alright, where are we going to put them? That one goes there. And then we do shock over there. Hailstone over there. And flash bolts. Yeah, I think we already have that one. Over there. And then we do some poison, damage health, or we do fire damage. Let's do fire damage. Right over there. Or maybe I will use it more than... no, this makes more or less sense. So we're good. Man, we're actually leveling up now. We're like cool stuff suddenly. Alright, let's see what it does. Pretty epic. Pretty damn epic. Alright, so now we go back to that cave and we can get that super spell. So yeah, I did cheat a bit by looking it up, but yeah, I shouldn't have done it, because indeed, again, I have the feeling now of much less sense of accomplishment by not figuring it out myself. So I'm not really too happy with it. But yeah, I don't know. Just in a stupid mood today. So we go back to that area. And we're going for a pillar that looks unlike the rest, and we are going to shoot a shock spell at it. And just to be sure, before the game crashes again, do a save. Man, how could I have missed that? All the spells that they were selling there. That's so stupid. I'm pretty sure I did look at them, but I totally missed those destruction spells. Yeah, how? What is the quickest way? Because I'm sure I'm going in the wrong direction again. We need to find that waterfall. I think it was more to the right. It wasn't even that far away. Still, I totally cannot find it. I mean, it was not... now we at least know where we are. Moonwell Cavern. Where was that opening again? I found that one myself. There it is. Alright, so we know we have a... I'm now looking at Moonwell Cavern, which is over there, and we need to go to Cloud Top. Yeah, so if Chorrol is over there somewhere, we need to go over here somewhere. I already went there before via this way, and I totally missed it. So, just following that road will not necessarily get you where you need to be. Alright, that was that statue. But that is not where we need to be. Although, it was in that general direction, I think. It really forces you to pay attention playing without the HUDs. Man, way too oversaturated. I like the color tone of original Skyrim so much better. Whoa, 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 whoa. Alright, let's see what our new flame thingy does. Really not a lot. Let's see if shock does better. I'm basically not doing anything. Alright, fuck this shit. I'm not doing enough damage. Oh my fucking guts! It's so annoying! It's so fucking annoying! Not having your fucking weapon equipped. And now not your arrows equipped. God damn it. I don't understand. Why is he super susceptible to fire alchemy? Ah, cloud top. We found it. So it was actually super easy to find. Why? Yeah, it's probably because of my skill leveling. Really susceptible to fire, but not at all to fire alchemy, but not fire spells. Alright, where is the pillar that looks unlike the others? Is that just this one? I guess so. Alright, here we go. Save the game. Do some shock. Press the wrong button. Fingers of the Mountain Part 2. I was struck by lightning and have been granted a powerful new spell. Yeah, I was afraid of that. It said somewhere, I read you have to do some, I really hope that I have it with me, some shock resistance. Otherwise you will die. Which is super annoying. I doubt I have alchemy against shock. Now we could do reflect spell, resist frost. No, resist shock. Alright, we have some stuff, that's good. Crab meats, fire shield, damage fatigue, damage health, resist shock. Yeah, we don't even need to combine ingredients. We can just take this one single, no other ingredient needed. Alright, in the pocket. Resist shock. Here we go. And should probably wait. Let's heal a bit. And there we go. Let's save the game. Here we go. Alright, we made it. Now we have that spell. Let's see what it does. Fingers of the Mountain. I assume it's on target. It's not. Ah yes, on target. This is on self, this is on touch, this is on target. Finger of the Mountain. We don't have enough magicka, so we need to increase our... Is that intelligence or willpower? I don't even know. Fucking hell. Always mix those two up. One does acceleration of magicka, the other does the maximum, the cap of magicka. Alright, determines your magicka, maximum magicka. And willpower is magicka regen. Plus your fatigue. Alright, and this is fatigue regen. Yes. Alright, but let's see what it does. Shock damage on targets 140 points, yes, that's pretty damn powerful. And I don't think you necessarily need a high... Wow, that's pretty cool. You can see Imperial City from here. That's amazing, actually. Here, so sometimes the game does look amazing. Just depends on the lighting conditions. I don't think you need that high of like destruction skill level or anything. Only thing you need, I really like it that you can see the city from everywhere. Really makes it feel like a whole, a real world, so to say. That continues to live on even if you're not around. This is also beautiful. The sun, we can actually see the sun rising. Check it out. This is pretty epic. Yes, that's pretty damn cool. Although the flora, the trees, etc., the color tone is off. It is too saturated, if you ask me. Compared to Skyrim. Skyrim looks better. At least Old Rim, not Special Edition. That one is also oversaturated. They went with retarded trend in gaming, like idiots saying, yeah, the colors need to pop. Colors need to pop. No, colors need to be realistic. It's not a cartoon. I actually made a mod where you can convert special edition colors back to the old Rim, old Skyrim, original Skyrim color tone. It's on Skyrim Nexus. But anyways, I really find it really nice that you can see the Imperial Tower, the White Tower, because it really, yeah, this looks really nice, the lighting over there. But it really gives a sense that the world is continuing even if you're not there. So if you are not in the Imperial City, but you can see it. And that's proof that the world is not only what is like in a circle or radius of 50 meters around you. No, it's a much bigger world that you are just happen to be roaming around in. But that's really nice. Alright, so we actually made some progress in this episode, so I'm pretty happy with that. Now the question is, do we still have some stuff to do in Chorrol? Separated at birth is all the way in Chedinal. It started in Chorrol, but we have to go all the way to the south. We do that later. Mercantile training is in Imperial City. And this is Anvil. I have no idea where that is. I think to the south west. Yes, all the way to the southwest. This is the main quest. We do that later because I want to avoid the Oblivion Gates. I first want to do some side quests. Join the Mages Guild. We're doing that. Getting recommendations from the city guild leaders. Seeking your roots. Nirn roots. Yeah, we just have to find Nirn roots along the way. This is in also Leowin. Castle Leowin. Ah, that was this one. Chedinal. I'm mixing up Leowin and Chedinal. I don't know, but then Chedinal is actually not all the way to the southeast. That is Leowin. Chedinal is, I think, east of Chorrol in the north. Let's see, Chorrol, Chedinal, yes. And Leowin is also all the way to the south, a location. Yeah, we could do this Chedinal, I guess, or yeah, let's just go with. I didn't want to do it initially but we don't have that many other ones anyways. This is Quatch, also with Oblivion Gates. I want to postpone that. And this is just collecting wines, random quest. In ruins, often there are certain bottles of wine, shadow banished wine. If we find 6, we have to return to a little inn just outside Imperial City. But anywho, what I wanted to say is that I wanted to not do the whole Mage Guild quests immediately, because that would really we have to go to all the cities to get like a recommendation from the local guild leader, and I wanted to save some exploration for later, but yeah, actually I still want to do that. If I now start racing through each city, I know the whole map already. I don't like that. I want to leave some stuff yeah, for later. But I also want to become a member of the Mages Guild, because that allows me access to the Arcane University and better spells. So yeah, choices. Yeah, or what I could do is just go to each city. Yeah, but then I know the whole map already. I really don't like that. But yeah, we do have to finish that quest. I'm just gonna do it, fuck it. And I'm just going to not explore each city extensively. I'm just going to go in and out to the Mages Guild, do the quests out, then to the next city, blah blah blah. So that is what we're gonna do in the next episodes. We go to Bruma. There was also, I think, an NPC saying the road to Bruma at night, there's something happening then. So I wrote it down. Let me see. Chorrol, Bruma, road at night, something is there. So we will be traveling at night to Bruma, then to Chedino, then to Leowin. Maybe we do that other side quest in Leowin as well. Then to Bravil, and also that side quest in Chedino. I think that's related to some twins. There's a guy in Chorrol, and people from Chorrol say they saw him in Chedino. While he says he was not, the guy in Chedino says he doesn't know that, so it's probably a lost twin or something. Or maybe some spell that they have like a duplicate of him. I don't know. Skingrad we already know, we already have the recommendation. Then Quatch, that is under siege, so probably there's no local mage guild there anymore. And then we go to Enville for the local mage recommendation. Then we will return to Imperial City to the, if only I knew where it was, the Arcane University over here, and then we get access to the Arcane University and more better spells, etc. And then let's take it from there then. Because I still have the feeling that I'm like, I just started the game, but honestly, I don't have a lot of progress at all. Although I did finish some stuff, but it still feels like I just started it. At least in my mind. But actually, we can, I think, see it over here. Here, I'm already almost 70 hours into the game. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, that's how immersive they are. You really get lost. You forget about time. We are going to, I think I already saved, but let's just save again. We have a plan for the next episode. Guys, hope you enjoyed. I hope to see you there. For the meantime, do not ever forget, you yourself as well, always do keep on gaming. Later.